Hythe, and we are fishing down at Hythe. It's a very nice day, but a little bit windy, but that's okay. As long as it's nice, that's all that matters. Dad's put his rods up, and oh my god, I finally got my own rod. Wow, I'm so excited. Even though I don't really use it, because to me, don't judge me, but I just don't really like sitting there watching the rods, so I just think it's a little bit boring. I like exploring the beach and stuff, and well, Dad's brought all the cooking stuff like ridge monkey and stuff, and cheese and breads and sausage rolls, so it cooks some cheese toasties for ourselves, and they were so nice, like so cheesy. It was so nice. So comment down below if you love cheese toasties, because oh my god, I love those. And keep up all your lovely comments. I can't believe how nice you all are to us. Please try and get us to 1,000 subscribers. We'll absolutely love that. Okay, so I hope you all stay safe and enjoy all your fishing.
Evening all. This, I think Amy's already told you, but in case she hasn't, it's 9/11, unfortunately, 2021. Yeah, we're down at Hythe Beach today. When I got here, there was anglers everywhere, as far right as I could see and as far left as I could see. No one's caught anything that I'm aware of. I had a very nice chap come and gave me quite a bit of ragworm, said he'd had enough with no fish, and a lot of grief with the swimmers and surfboarders and windsurfers and kite surfers, whatever you call them. But it's pretty empty now. We didn't get here till about 3:30. Our tide was just after 4. But I wanted to fish in as it got dark to see if anything comes out. That little windy app I got tells me there's no fish till 1 in the morning, and the bloody thing tends to be right most of the time. But it's been very windy most of the day, but as luck would have it, the wind's died off now. But we've had a bit of a day. I'll hold on before. Sorry, don't mean to get up and personal and close. Hold on. Let me undo you. We've had a bit of a day. We've had a cook up. We've had some cheese toasties and some hot sausage rolls and what have you. Amy wanted to put a couple of rods out, but I haven't really been out at all. Mine's been out most of the day for nothing. So we put the shower up earlier on because it was quite windy. Still pretty breezy, but the only annoying thing is I bought the other tripod to make it easier to go up and down the beach, but don't know how well this is going to come out on the camera. Let's see how steep this shingle is. Look at that. Not exactly Vern's sea fishing, rock climbing or mountain climbing, but the problem I've got is I can't follow it down because I've got no room behind me to be able to cast. But it's just getting down now low enough that I should have enough room behind me to be able to cast. So I'm going to move down close to the water in a bit, because I'm obviously losing about 50 yards off the cast every time. And because of that, I'm putting big baits on, reasonable size hooks, hoping that a nice bass will be swimming around in the shallows. Tried some flatty rigs earlier on, but had no joy with that at all, really. The moon's out, as you can see. The sun's just gone down behind those houses down the back there. So hopefully the dark will bring a few fish in. I've tried all sorts of baits so far. Squid, a bit of crab, some black lug, some ragworm. I've got tried some lunks, so I tried some of that in close with a nice big hook, hoping a bass would come along, but no one's interested in the lunks. I tried doing lunks and some ragworm as well, but yeah, no door at all today at the moment. So yeah, this is where we are. I wouldn't mind living on the top floor of that one. Lovely. Sit out on your balcony watching the sea all day. Look at that. Be a nice place to live down here, I think. Although today, I must admit, all that pathway you can see goes all the way down and all out there. Absolutely full of people today. Absolutely full of them. But no one bothers you too much. Felt sorry for a lady who was walking up and down the beach practically all day. Her daughter had lost some quite expensive gold rings on the beach somewhere, and I think her and her husband were desperately trying to find them, but needle in an haystack comes to mind. Good feel for her though, to be fair. But yeah, so I'm hopeful. Not sure there's going to be much, but as I say, that such a steep shingle bank. I don't remember it being, although most of the time them rocks that you can see in front of me, I normally fish the other side of them, but that was Pax Sullivan I got here. So I come this, I don't think the shingle is as steep down there. I'm almost sure it is. But yeah, that's hampered me a little bit. So I'm nowhere near out as far as I wanted to be, really. But I think I've not long put fresh baits on, so I'll get another 2 rigs baited up ready to go, I think. And then I'll take the rods down there and try and get a little bit more distance, and hopefully with the night falling on us we might have a bit of luck. But yeah, I'll hold my breath, Amy's sitting in the car. I told her about 10 times grab a coat and she forgot, and I forgot to check. So she's sitting in the car warming herself up, and then she's going to put my fishing jacket on in a minute when she comes out. So, yeah, so we're going to give it a go. Amy's busting to grime, I think. So I'm going to do my best to persuade her to let me fish a few hours into the dark at least. I've got everything but the kitchen sink, portable toilet and all sorts today, which is, I love Amy coming because it's great company. But when I went last week to not Barnes Point, at Langley Point in Eastbourne, and I took my blue box, my rods and a bucket, and that was all right to carry. But when Amy comes with me, I've got to bring the shelter regardless of what the weather's like. The portable toilet, all the cooking stuff, because she loves cheese toasties that I have to cook for her. All her drink that she goes through, bags of crisps and food and sausage rolls and God knows what else. We've got 5 or 6 trips to the car when Amy comes with me. But it's worth the grief for just for the company, really. But, yeah, so we'll see how we get on this evening. It's It's only going to be a short video. It's been far too busy with people and swimmers and all sorts in the way today. I didn't get the camera out. Most of it, what's it now, about coming up to about 8 o'clock really, so what's that, 4.5, 5 hours? 5 hours without getting the camera out. I ain't had a play earlier on. But yes, we'll see how we go. And hopefully, as always, I'll be able to update you with a nice big fish. But as always, I'll probably update you and say I haven't had anything yet. But we live in hope. If we didn't have the hope, we wouldn't be here, would we? But it's been a lovely day on the beach. I took my shorts and my sports top off at home. Got my hoodie out, put my tracksuit bottoms on and my boots. Come down here, and the closer I got to Hythe, so the clouds disappeared, and when we got here there wasn't a cloud in the sky, beautiful sunshine, and finished up being very warm. Shouldn't have got changed at all, but that's the way. But yeah, it's deadly quiet. I expected people to come down and fish as it got darker, but doesn't seem to be anyone here at all. Other than lonely old me, but I'm quite happy to be lonely old me, to be fair. Amy will be bored in a minute, so she'll be back. I've got my works van with me. Is that white one dead in front of me? And you probably can't, but I can see Amy waving at me from here. So yeah, I wouldn't let her, if I couldn't see the van, I wouldn't let her go and sit in it. But yeah, so I'll give you an update in a little while. Hopefully with a nice big fish. It's been a while. Yeah, not had a good few weeks fishing wise. So I was at Langley Point last week. Had a great day, really enjoyed the day out. Minimal stuff with me, but I didn't need any more, so it didn't matter. And I had a great day, but didn't catch a diggy bird, not even a bite. But if I put this video up, if I put the Langley video up, that'll go up before this one, so you'll know that I didn't catch anything. I mean, Hythe's normally quite a good venue. Like most, it's either fishing well or it's not. And just lately I've been unlucky. Well, I mean, I went to Langley Point, didn't have a thing. Admittedly, northwesterly. And my dad, Mr. O, he 78 now he is, and he's been fishing all his life. Rung me, said, "What are you doing?" As he does. So I'm fishing. Yeah, I thought you might be. Said it's been northwesterly the last couple of days, all the fish are gone, you won't catch nothing. So alright, so thanks for the confidence, Pop. Said no, it's got nothing to do with that. Said northwesterly winds, said all the fish go out of deeper water. Said all our boat trips, all our club trips was always cancelled if there was a northwesterly anywhere near it. So he said, don't waste time. So I've told you before, ring me. Tell me if I'll tell you whether it's worth going or not. Bloody old git. But he's always right, as dads normally are. But yeah, it was a good day out anyway. It's not always about the catchings, just being out, sitting on the beach, listening to the waves, watching other people. Far better than sitting indoors. Far better than walking around the shops with the missus. I think it would ever be worse. So yeah, catching's a bonus. Catching the good one's a bigger bonus. But fish or no fish, it is nice to be out. So yeah, I'll update you one way or another in a bit. Well, evening all. How's your luck? Hope it's better than mine. So everything was going well. It's now dark. It's about 9:15. Dark, obviously. Nice, fresh. Well, I say fresh. New, frozen squid with some fresh ragworm on. A little cocktail on one. Nice, juicy. But squid has thawed out nicely. Down to the water's edge. Really happy with the casting. Nice bit of distance. Other ones got squid and crab on it. Another good cast. I mean, obviously you can't see it, but you can tell by how much line's coming off your spool. Couple of good casts. Hanged them up, sat down, watching the tip lights. Movement straight away. I said to Amy, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. Little tap on one, little tap on the other. Little tap again, little tap again. Amy saying, reel it in, reel it in. I said, no, not yet, hold on a minute. Another little tap, and then still holding on a little bit. Only just little taps, nothing major. Nothing to get excited over. So give it half hour. I thought, right, let's check the baits. And almost completely stripped both of them. So just when I can get a good cast in, good long cast, the wind's gone. Earlier on casting out, it was so windy, you cast out, it's taking your line down the beach. You're ending up, even when you put your fingers on it, try and stop that, and it still blows your line down. It's been a nightmare, but that's gone. There's no tide pour at the moment, so the line's staying where you cast it. And yeah, everything seemed really good. And now, handed with crabs. How's your luck? But as I say, it's about 9:15ish, so I'm not giving in yet. Amy's quite happy to stay for another couple of hours. We've brought so much gear with us, it's going to take us a couple of hours to pack up. And then it's an hour's drive back for me, roughly. But I've just put fresh baits on a pair of them again. Same thing, I've split a squid body and filled it with ragworm. The fella earlier on left me quite a few, and I won't be out again anytime soon, so I might as well use them up. So a nice big squid body full of fresh ragworm, and again on the other one a bit of squid and a nice big crab. I was half hoping the crab might stop the other crabs that are out there from eating them, but they're quite happy to eat him as well. So the crab one's got a rolling lead on it, the other one's got a wire lead on. I had to go up earlier on. I was finished up with 190 weights on. Nothing else would hold where it was so fierce, and the tide pull was so strong. Nothing else would hold it. But yeah, so still no fish. But as I say, I'll give up yet, another couple of hours of it. Hoping to have something at least. If not, I might have to get the duster out and clean up my golf clubs. So frustrating though. You can understand it when it's bad winds and bad weather and conditions ain't too clever. But when everything seems to be perfect, really fresh bait, good bait, nice new rigs, sharp hooks, and still nothing. Oh well, we'll keep plodding along. Hopefully I'll be able to have something to show you. Or I might put my feet up till the winter and show you a few whiting. That'll be exciting, wouldn't it? Alright, well I'll catch up with you soon. Well, we stayed, persevered, and a little strap conger. Not a bad one really. Trick with these is hold them gently and they don't tend to fight around so much. You grab them tight, they go like nutcases. But I don't mind these so much, they don't gear your line and your rig up like the little silver ones do. So yeah, it's been a long time coming, but yeah, very grateful. I'll tide's out a little bit, so I'll won't keep him out too long. I'll go and let him go. Well, at least not a blank this time. Well, morning all. I'm still here. I haven't the faintest idea what the time is. Not a clue. I can't even guess, to be fair. Amy got a bit hungry again last night, so wanted another cheese toastie. There was 3 cheese. What did she have? 3 cheese. Blah, blah, blah. 3 cheese toasties and 4 Greggs sausage rolls all warmed up during the course of yesterday and last night. And then she said at 11 o'clock, I've got a little bit of a bellyache. Can I take your phone to the van and watch YouTube? So off she went to the van 11 o'clock. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I only let her do it because the van's about 100 yards away. But she must be sound asleep, haven't heard a thing from her all night. Not a great deal was happening for me. I had that little strap conger a little while after Amy went, so 11, 12 o'clock-ish, so it's about 12, roughly 12 o'clock. Tide's been all the way in again, and our tide was 2:30 yesterday afternoon, so I'm guessing 3:30. So I'm thinking it's probably 4:30ish. That's probably my best guess, about 4:30. Sky's still black, no sign of the sun coming up at all. I don't think sun up at the moment. It's till about 20 past, 7:30, so I've packed all Amy's stuff away. Shelter she insists I bring with me, a toilet, all the cooking stuff, and I've packed everything away. The only thing I've got out now is the rods I'm using, a little bit of tackle. I've got some wraps made up, some lunks and herring wraps, squid and herring. I've used up all the ragworm last night, but yeah, I've got a few wraps down there, so I'm not going to disturb Amy until the sun comes up and I'm ready to start loading the van. So I might have another couple of hours. Yeah, it has gone quiet though. I didn't expect it to. I thought I was expecting or hoping for a busy night, but that's not happened. It's been very quiet, to be fair. Apart from that little strap, since then, nothing, not a bite. There's quite a few people turned up to the right of me fishing down there. Got some incredible lights down there. The tip lights I can see as clear as day without my glasses on. Got a bloody great tilly lamp down there as well. And they had something else there. There was a really bright white light. I couldn't work it out. And it started moving strange. I thought, oh, I don't have a clue what that was. And then I fell in. I think it's a drone. I'm almost sure it's a drone there flying around down there as well. But yeah, unfortunately, it's been a quiet night. I've had the one, so no blank, so happy days for that. I needed that really. I was almost give up hope. I was going to get a job on a French trawler or something like that. That's the only time you see a fish. But yeah, I've been giving it some serious thought about giving up fishing during the day, because that recently just seems to be a complete waste of time. It'd be alright for Amy in the winter when the whiting come back. She'd quite happily pull them in all day. But I think I might knock the day fishing on the head. The missus works till about 10 o'clock every night, or thereabouts, just after. So I think I'll wait till she comes home from work on a Friday night. I'll have the van loaded, ready to go when she comes in, and I'll do a Friday night session. Nathan, the Ray Guru, tends to be out on a Friday night quite often, so I'm sure I'll catch up with Nathan pretty soon. I've not been out with him for a little while. But, yeah, I think that's the plan going forward, is to do the Friday night. Depends how the fishing goes. If it's a good one, I might do the Saturday night as well. All depends on what the missus is doing, what hours she's working. It's a bit awkward really, but Amy loves it during the day and is bored stiff at night. Yet during the day, alright, I can play with Amy on the beach and she makes up all sorts of weird and wonderful games for us to do. But of a night when I want to try and concentrate on fishing, she's Amy's bored out of her nut. I can't blame her really, nothing for her to do at night. But it's not really fair on her. I mean, she's in the van asleep, she should be in a bed. I did say to her yesterday, I said I won't go during the day, I'll wait till Mum comes home and I'll go overnight, but no, had to come with me. So I said I'll bring the blow up bed and sleeping bag and all that. No, I'm going to fish with you, I'll take my rods, won't need all that, so. But yeah, I don't think I'll do that again. Well, I might just do that, concentrate on doing a bit of night fishing. Got to change my tip lights. I must admit, I can't remember now. I bought these tip lights months and months ago. And you just push them in and they come on, pull them out and they go off. And I've done plenty of long night sessions with these, and they're just now starting to die off on me. So I'm going to get a couple more of those, because they've been really good, to be fair. And they're not glowing bright lights either, they're just nice lights to look at. The guys down there have got like blue light bulbs on the end of their rod. I couldn't be sitting there staring at them, that'd do me head. It almost lights up the sky. As I say, I don't know if you can, but I don't know if you can see them, but I can certainly see them from here glowing up. But fair play. I couldn't be staring at them all night, but yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll sort myself out some new tip lights and concentrate on doing a bit of night fishing. I think there's just not enough happening during the day to keep me interested in coming. So yeah, as I say, I'm going to be here for probably a couple of hours yet. So if I get anything else, I'll switch it back on and give you a show. But if not, then I might not turn the camera back on. So if you got this far, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers and older like, of course. Thanks to Vern Sea Fishing for continuously giving me shout outs. I always get extra subscribers after he does that. And yeah, so thank you very much to Vern. All the best to Shane, the Holderness Codfather. It's another channel I've been watching. I fished with him a little while ago up at Vern, very nice fella, does some cracking videos. And yeah, and Nathan and the Fishing Guru. Check out Nathan's fishing adventures worldwide, I think. But yeah, so as I say, if you got this far, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if I don't see you again in a little while, then I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.